We know that bullying tears apart a community and goes directly against Jesus' teaching that we should love one another. We want to help you understand how words hurt, how to handle words intended to hurt, and how to use words to stop the abuse that continues to grow within your child's school. So let's start by talking about the victims. What does Jesus have to say to those who are bullied? See, in Ephesians 2:10, it says that we are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do great things for Him. No matter what others say about us as disciples of Jesus, what God has to say about us matters the most. So if our child is being bullied, that's the truth we want to speak over them in Ephesians 2:10. That we are God's masterpiece, that He has created us anew in Christ Jesus so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. No matter what others say about us, what matters most is that God made us, He calls us the best and wants to use us for great things. So how do you talk to your student about that? Ask them, how did it make you feel when those words were used against them? Tell them that you love them and that you want them to tell somebody, another adult, so it can stop. Tell them that you're going to help them. Remind them that this is not their fault. One of the best things we can do is to pray over our children day or night, asking that God would continue to speak the truth about who they are and whose they are over Him. And in fact, we want to pray that God would place people around our children who can speak those same exact words into our kids, reminding them of who they are and whose they are. We want to continue to build up and encourage our kids, reminding them, again, that they are loved by God. They were created with a plan and a purpose in mind, and He wants to do incredible things in them and through them. And we also know that if this is happening to our own child, that we need to talk to other adults that might be around our child where this bullying is taking place. If it's at school, we want to talk to the teachers, we want to talk to the school counselors, to the coach, whoever it is, and to let those people know that we are for them and that we want to come together, because we know if it's happening to our own child, more than likely it's happening to somebody else's son or daughter. And we just want to say, what can we do to make sure that students are going to a place that is safe, where they know that they are loved and that they are cared for? And I want to even challenge you with this, to think about the child that is doing the bullying. Because again, that child is hurting, and that hurt comes from a deep place. So I would even encourage you to start praying for that child, to pray for the child who is hurting so much that they don't know what to do with that hurt. And the only way that they can figure out how to deal with that hurt is to just make somebody else hurt. Pray for that child and ask that God would do an incredible work, because I believe that's what He wants to do. He wants to do an incredible work in and through your child as the victim of bullying, but also through the child who is doing the bullying.